tuning in to this membership connection. I'm sitting here with longtime members and friends, Bob and Annette Hunley, and they've dropped in to say hey to everyone. And as you can tell, we'll just get this out of the way. You've got a new member of the family here. Do you want to introduce this young man here?
This is Cody. We had a lot of trouble picking his name. So I started with Waldo, but I got voted down.
Okay.
And tried a few other names. And we wanted Toby, but then we're like, okay, well, John Fry's got a Toby, and who else did we come up with? It's like half the people we know have Tobys. So
everybody's good with Toby? Or with Cody?
Yes, everybody's now good with Cody. Although Moose did run around a couple. There was a couple from Moose.
When he came into the lobby, I was like, did you name him Killer? He's just just a tiny little thing there. So has he been pretty good so far?
Yeah, he the first couple days, he hardly moved, hardly did anything. I mean, he was like this the whole 3 days.
I showed your pictures to Andrea, my daughter, and she loves animals, and she was dying for one. I'm sure your daughter is loving it. Who's loving it the most?
Me.
You're loving it most. All right. Well, it's so good to have you guys here. Tell us what is going on at the Hunley home, other than you're trapped in 4 walls. What have you guys been doing? Just hanging out?
Yeah, well, the good thing is we got most of the family home.
Okay.
So Sarah was sent home from PCC. They closed for the rest of the year. And that's probably just smart because they don't have to worry about what if. It's done. And so she's doing schoolwork from one of the rooms in the basement. And then Robert was allowed to work from home. So he brought her up. And so he's at the house. And obviously Joel's there. It's last year. And so everybody's in the house except for Michael.
Okay.
And, I have random things that I do, quote unquote, for a living. And one is the local real estate office. So I just go in there and check on it every other day. So I get out. But that's it. I go to the office for a couple hours and then go back home. So we're doing a lot of...
How about Mrs. Hunley, though? Are you liking all of the... You got a lot of energy in the house now, again.
We do, but luckily we have a big house, so everybody just goes off to their own little corners and does their own little stuff, and we congregate back in the evening and sometimes play games, sometimes watch... we've been watching Andy Griffith and Hogan's Heroes this week.
Yep.
That's the thing. That's the thing everybody wants to watch this week. And we play board games too and stuff like that.
Now, is there one that is the one thing that they all want to play the whole time, or has it just been kind of random?
No, it's me and Sarah picking something and dragging Joel.
Usually somebody's complaining about what was picked, but
poor Jack, his thing is he wants to play football, and he goes to all the girls, come play football with me. He goes to Luke. Luke will play football with him, so we usually get everybody around. We've been having some fun like that as well. You did send me a picture of the family altar, I think it was. Wasn't it after a service? You had the kids, they were all piled up on the ground watching
on the little phone. Yes.
So very, very casual services we have.
Yes. So been doing a lot of projects around the house, or?
Well, part of the problem is every project you want to do, you have to go get something.
Gotcha.
So I put in a plug as an example, and it was like, okay, so I'm getting it all ready, and like half my tools are in Ohio, or most of my tools are in Ohio. So I had to run up to Home Depot and get a plug and get a box and get some wire, but running out of things to do.
No, we've been bad. We really haven't been doing anything.
Well, Amanda and I were getting ready we've been wanting to start on our basement, remodel our basement forever. And you think, why don't you do it during this time? I'm like, well, everybody's trapped inside, so I don't want to tear everything apart. That's my excuse, And we've been kind of lazy, but fun lazy. Yeah. We've had dinner together as a family. We've picked different movies. Funny you said Hogan's Heroes. I was watching them last night. Andy Griffith, I watched him this week. And it's almost just like things have slowed down. The frustration of everything, that's there, but the slowing down has been kind of nice to be. Yeah. We've all got to know each other again.
Yeah, it's nice because I think I was just telling you before, Joel usually works at night at Culver's, and so the last couple months it's just been me and Bob, and now all of a sudden there's people there for dinner every night, which is nice. It's fun.
And that's what Amanda said. Our grocery bill is ironically gone up because we're all eating together.
And we're all eating a lot.
Yeah, well, we're eating quote unquote out a lot. In other words, we're not eating out, but we're going to drive-throughs and picking stuff up. And it's once a day there's a run to one of them. So the kids
It's
are having
almost you
fun.
do that to get out of the house. We're
Yeah,
eating out
yeah.
tonight just so we can go get some fresh air.
We're supporting our community.
There
That's
you
what
go.
Robert says every time.
There you
I'm going
go.
to support the community. So
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I know many people are praying for you. You all are praying for our members. I'm like you guys. I cannot wait to get back together and have that opportunity. But until then, looks like you've had growth in your home, and
Well, I've definitely got a lot of time to work on training, which is nice.
yes, that's a good thing. Trust me, I've had it where we didn't spend the time training, and that's
Not
that's
good.
a big
Yeah.
deal. So, well, Moose or Cody, whatever you are, we'll welcome you to the Grace family.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody back here. I'm really my favorite part of Sunday is getting to see everybody that I haven't seen in the last week. So really do miss that. So anybody out?
Thank you once again for coming, and I want to thank those of you for watching today's video of this membership.